What's up guys, LeopoldTheBrave here with some more mediocre Tekken gameplay, the game I will never be good at no matter how much I try. And today we're here to talk about guest characters. Now even before Tekken 7 came out, Tekken was no stranger to guest characters, they just didn't do it very much. We only really got one back in Tekken 3 with the little dinosaur Gon who is from a Japanese manga. But when Tekken 7 rolled around, they went all in, each guest character getting more absurd and out there than the last. People were already extremely hyped that Akuma was going to be part of the game as not only a guest character, but part of the canon story. And after the game released, we got Geese Howard from Fatal Fury who, okay, made a lot of sense and had a lot of requests behind him. But then we got Noctis from Final Fantasy 15, okay. And then we got Negan from The Walking Dead. And no, not just some generic from the ground up Negan based off the comic series, I mean the actual live-action Negan from the AMC TV series portrayed by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And they actually got Jeffrey Dean Morgan to play himself in the game, with all new voice clips, none were reused from the show. So with Tekken breaking boundaries and even surpassing Super Smash Bros. With who they let in their game, I figured why not list off some characters I'd love to see in the next installment, Tekken 8. By the way, I'd really love to see Negan return. Please make him a veteran guest character Harada like Sonic and Smash. Please, I want Negan back. He's so cool. Anyways, let's begin. Wait, before I truly begin, I need to say this because Harada got on to me last time I made a character request video for not saying this. But yes, Harada, I really would love Taylor Swift as a guest character in Tekken. That would be my absolute dream. Okay, now on to my real number one. My number one choice is Solid Snake from the Metal Gear series. Now, Snake has been a character I've always wanted in the Tekken series, even before Tekken 7 went crazy with the guest characters. Just looking at the Metal Gear games and the Tekken games, they fit surprisingly well together in terms of tone. Not only that, but Snake would bring a unique fighting style with his close quarters combat. And come on, Snake versus Dragunov? That's a dream match. There was a unique event a couple years ago that either destroyed or helped Snake's chances of possibly getting into Tekken someday. At EVO a couple years ago, there's some prank pulled by the staff where it made it seem like Snake was going to appear in Tekken 7. To promote the grand finals, they got Snake's voice actor David Hayter to record a line relating to Tekken, and they had a little codec call displayed on the big screen and everything. It was a very pleasant surprise to many and an absolute dream come true for me, but unfortunately it was just a prank by EVO and Snake wasn't really coming to Tekken 7. So I don't know if it increased his chances by showing Harada how much people really do want Snake in the game, or if it decreased his chances by making Harada want to stay away from the character altogether. Either way, the crushed dreams only made me want him in more, so Solid Snake is my number one choice. Number 2 is Rock Lee or Might Guy from the Naruto series. I know that may sound insane, but think about it. Gon in Tekken 3 originated from a Japanese manga, and they've gone even farther with Negan in Tekken 7. This isn't really out of the ordinary when you look at the grand scheme of things. In fact, this wouldn't even be the first time Naruto and Tekken cross over. Lars appeared in Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. He even had his costume designed by Masashi Kishimoto appear in Tekken 6 Bloodline Rebellion. So they didn't just cross over from game licensing rights, the creator of Naruto himself actually got in on the action too. Anyways, with all of that said, since Lars guest appeared in a Naruto game, I figured the Naruto series could return the favor and lend one of their characters. And my picks for that would be either Rock Lee or Might Guy with their insane taijutsu. Back in the early days of Naruto, you could have easily gone with either Naruto or Sasuke, they did enough hand-to-hand to work in Tekken. But towards the later days of the series, things got a bit kaiju-ish with the giant-tailed beasts and Sasuke's Susanoo. So I think it'd be a bit better to stick with the bushy-browed martial artists. My number 3 pick is Darryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. Now let's face it, as much as I want Negan back, The Walking Dead working with Tekken was probably a once-in-a-lifetime chance. And even if they did work together again, I doubt they'd promote the show in Tekken with Negan because he's been defeated for quite a while now. Instead, I bet they'd choose, and I'd want them to choose, Darryl Dixon portrayed by Norman Reedus. Now, Norman Reedus in general has been getting a lot of demand, popularity, and attention over the past couple years, especially with his role in Death Stranding. But also in The Walking Dead, his character Daryl is one of the most popular in the entire show. He's still alive 10 seasons later, and he's getting his own spin-off after the series ends. He's a hunter, tracker, and survivor, a big muscular guy, he carries a dagger, he has a crossbow. He'd be like Tekken's ultimate answer to Mortal Kombat's recent edition of Rambo. I love Stallone, but honestly I'd be a bit more hyped for Daryl. With both Rick and Michonne gone from the show and Negan out of the spotlight as the villain, Darryl just seems like he makes the most sense, and I'd be happy if they go with him. Number 4 is Kazuma Kiriu from the Yakuza series, possibly the most requested Tekken guest character at this moment. Now personally, he's not my cup of tea. Anyone who says his games are like a Japanese Grand Theft Auto have clearly never touched Grand Theft Auto in their life. But I know his inclusion would definitely make a bunch of close friends of mine happy, and for that alone, I'd love to see him in the game. Now there is an issue that's come to light after a recent interview with Kiryu's creator. He doesn't want Kiryu to guest star in fighting games because he doesn't like the idea of his character hitting women, which is understandable. But my genius brain came up with a solution, and the key to that solution is in the victory animations. If Kiryu is fighting a female character, no matter who wins, the victory screen is going to show both characters walking off the stage and onto a camera set. The story behind it all being, this fight was all fake. They were just filming a movie scene, Kiryu standing in for a stunt double who got sick and couldn't make the shoot. Considering the many things I've heard about Kiryu over the years, doing a favor like this for someone is completely in character for him. But yeah, there's your solution. He's a very popular request, he'd make a ton of people happy, and now you have a way to put him in the game without him actually for real hitting women. But if the creator still has an issue with that, then that's his problem. Number 5 is the least fitting, but I have my reasons. I'd love to see Crash Bandicoot in Tekken 8. First of all, it's thematic. Tekken and Crash, two original PlayStation exclusives that practically sold the platform, but later went multi-platform. But even though they are both multi-platform now, they still both cling very tightly to Sony's side, having exclusive content for their games. Tekken 7 with the jukebox mode and its veteran outfits, Crash Team Racing Nitro Field with its retro skins and kart pieces. Tekken and Crash have been in the exact same boat all their lives. Aside from being thematic though, Crash would also bring something unique to the table through his unique slapstick fighting style. I mean, we've got regular martial artists like Martial Law and Hwoarang, we've got ninjas and sword users like Yoshimitsu, Master Raven, and now Kunimitsu. We have very realistic brawlers like Negan and Miguel. We've got animals like Kuma and Alex. We've got Power Ranger anime guys like Lars. We've got robots like Alyssa. Surely a fun, squash and stretch slapstick cartoon character wouldn't be too insane for Tekken. But either way, even though this is just a throwaway choice to fill out the video, I still think it would be really cool to see. But let me know what you guys think. What guest characters would you like to see, and what do you think of my choices? Let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Leopold the Brave, out.